Hello again, and welcome to Lesson 24's Writing Words 2B, where we will be including the U consonant E spelling choice. First, we'll have a quick reminder of the other spelling choices. When we hear K, we think about the king who put the kettle on and write the letter K because K was followed by I or E. And when we hear about the cop in the cap drinking a cup of tea, we write the letter C because the K was followed by A, U or O. And at the end of a one-syllable word with a short vowel sound, we think about a snack. And we write C-K. So here is our C reminder. Drawing from A past U and O, a letter C. C. Thinking of finger spelling again for when that same letter is used for the sound S before an E, an I and a Y. One-syllable words with a short vowel sound. We think about L, written with a double L when it's at the end of a word. With one syllable and a short vowel sound. F, with our teeth on our bottom lip. Double F for the same reason. S would be written double S for the same reason after a short vowel sound, and we've already looked at it once. K would be written C-K. F, with our teeth on our bottom lip, we have already thought about writing the letter F and a double F. But now we have another spelling choice. And we think about phone for a PH spelling of F with our teeth on our lip. Vowel positions, long vowel positions, end of a syllable, middle of a word with another spelling choice, and end of a word, which we haven't yet introduced. There have been so many other things to think about. The long vowel choices. A at the end of a syllable, A consonant E and A-I in the middle of a word. I at the end of a syllable, or all on its own. I consonant E, I-G-H in the middle. O consonant E, O-A. U consonant E. E, double E, E-A and E consonant E. And there you can see what we're covering in this lesson. Our first word is tube. T-U-B. But we need two letters for U in the middle of a word. the consonant we can hear right at the end of the word is in between those two letters. Tube. And then we go back to check and cross the letter T. Tube. Can you think of a word that rhymes with it? How about cube? And it would be a C because it's followed by a U. Let's think of a different consonant. How about the word tune? T-U-N. And the same rules apply about when we add that E. I could hear T. I write the letter T. U is U. N is N. And then we add the letter E so that anybody reading it would know to say yoon. Tune. And a word that rhymes, but it's a little bit longer, is prune. P-R-U-N. Per, P-R, U, N. N was the consonant that we needed in the middle of the U and the E. Nude. N-U-D. So, did you spot the consonant we need to put in between the U and the E? N is N. U is U. Our consonant was a D and then an E. Can you think of a word that might rhyme? Rude. R is R. U is U. The consonant in between is still a D and an E. And one more. Crude. Cur. K-er. U. D. It's a little bit longer, but it rhymes because the same vowel sound and consonant sound is at the end. Cr is C-R. Ude. We've got that same sound at the end. This time we are going to start with mute. When you mute the telly and it goes quiet. M-U-T. M is M. U is U. Consonant E. And the consonant we heard was T. Can you think of a rhyming word? How about cute? K. Ute. And we add that E. What am I changing for the next word? Cure. The first two letters are the same, but well spotted. Was our consonant. And then pure. P. Did you spot the change in consonant at the beginning? Pure. Mute, cute, cure and pure. Well done. Okay, let's think of a slightly longer word. Include. So let's think about the syllables. Include. Okay. In that first syllable, in, and then k, l, u, d. In. Include. Now, sometimes that you can sound a bit like ooh. Include. So we need to make a mental note. It is included in the way we spell mute, cute, cure and pure, U consonant E. And how about intrude? Same syllable at the beginning. Intrude. Might be the spelling choice you choose to remember that U. Intrude. And the last one, solitude. 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 And as we go back to dot the I and cross the T, we check over the word. Yup, it definitely does say solitude. Well done. Interlude. Interlude. That's another one that can sound a little bit like ooh. For ter. Ullude. Interlude. And as we go to dot the I and cross the T, we check it. Ullude. This time, gratitude. Okay. Gratitude. 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 Cross the T, dot the I and cross the next T, the one for the last syllable. Well done. There have been a lot of things to think about. Now we are going to be thinking about a word where you can use the skills you have to find a spelling language. Our word has 5 syllables in the spelling language. B, A, beautiful. Beautiful. B, E, A, U, T is T, I, and full, I think we're going to say full, so we know exactly which letters, F, A, L, and let's get writing. B, we need the letter B, but then an E as well, end of a syllable. A, we need an A because it's on its own. U, we need a U. T, we need T-I. And then full, which is a spelling language for full, but it's a suffix at the end, so it only needs one L. Cross the T and dot the I. Beautiful. Really tricky word to spell, but not if you use the skills you have been learning. Beautiful. But now we are going on an adventure. Ooh, because some of the words sound tricky when we get there. Adventure. It sounds like I've said ch at the end. Add, then, and it isn't how we spell it to say ch. We say ture. Adventure when we're spelling it. Ad, teeth on your lip, but there is a vibration to tell you which letter to write. N, T, U, R. Adventure. Add, we need A and then D. Ven, that vibration lets us know it's a V. E is E, N is N, and then T at the beginning of ture. U, consonant E, and the consonant was an R. Adventure. Now, that doesn't mean you have to say it that way. We still say adventure, but we spell it that way. We have a system, one that needs all of your skills. Let's try a few more words that use that same ending. Pasture. Pasture. P-A-S-T-U-R. Pass. Asturt. You-er. And we add an E. The consonant in our U consonant E was an R. Pasture. This ending also works with open syllables at the beginning, like in nature. Nature. Nature, our spelling language. N-A-T-U-R. Same ending. Nay, I can hear N, I write an N. A at the end of the syllable, I write an A. And then ture, nature. But when I'm chatting, I'll still say nature. Next one is a vulture. There's that vibration. So I write a V, vulture. A big bird. Future. Few, an open syllable at the beginning. No vibration that time. Few, F-U, ture. Cross the T and check it as we go. Future. That I say is future. Venture. Ooh. When you're planning an adventure, you venture out. There is vibration, so it's a V. Venture. And cross that T that we usually don't actually hear. But now we know how to spell this end syllable. Venture. How mature of us to have got the hang of it. But mature, we can hear ah after m. So here we go. Mature. And we would say it as mature. Okay, mature. A spelling language for an ending that we use with open and closed syllables. And here, to end our lesson, we can see a mature vulture, one that's grown up, amongst nature. He's flying over a pasture. Thank you for joining me, and for also flying high in all you've been doing.